Bloxburg just updated, adding Halloween decorations, Victorian furniture, hoovers, and even backpacks. Yes, I'm in Minecraft now with my little inventory. But today we are using all the new items to build a Victorian mansion. Hence my beautiful Victorian outfit and chainsaw. Behind me we have the outline of the house, so it's just a little bit easier to decorate. Finally, we've just got to name it Vicky's Victorian Vacuum. Before we actually do anything, I just want to see what they've added. What's this? It never said this before. It looks like we'll go into new. First item that's going to go in our Victorian house is this fall mat. We also have some like fall banners. I actually really do like these leaves. I kind of want to get some of these for my real life house, you know. We also have a spooky witch bike. This is everything I wanted as a kid. Also, we've got these really cool new pumpkins, which I was thinking we could have propped outside the entrance. But what I'm really excited for is all of this Victorian furniture. Look at the detail on these chairs. If we go into special, we've of course got all of the stuff from last year. So we're going to add just a few autumnal bits and bobs. And can we talk about how it's the 5th of October when I'm filming this? Halloween's getting so close.
I'm only getting closer.
Comment down below, what is your guys' Halloween costumes going to be this year? And if I'm matching with anybody, I'll reply to you and let you know. Leading up to the steps, we're going to have these rickety little cobblestone. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
What is this? Ah, it moves. I'm not going crazy, am I? They're expensive. 350 purple money. They have animatronic spiders. And I swear I got a peep of a coffin. No way, Jose. Do they like do something when you go close to them? That is so scary. This is insane. He's like, bye. Outside on the porch, I think it would be quite a good opportunity to sorry, I'm having a bit of glitching there. I think it'd be quite cool to have like a Victorian seating area. All the pictures you see of the Victorian age, they're all outside living their best life. I didn't actually look at the prices of these. 3,000 for a sofa. Crumbs. Also, why is this now a roadswork update? And a cat. What? This is the most random update ever. Why is there a camera? What the hell? That is actually kind of a cool update. I'm just going to finish this exterior of some autumn bushes. Sorry, I'm doing this kind of slowly. I'm just taking the update in as we go. Time to go inside. Actually start building with the new items. If you're curious, the layout of the house is going to be entry, lounge, kitchen, dining, bathroom, and upstairs, bedroom, bathroom, away. But I'm going to strip. No, I'm not going to be stripping. I'm going to be skipping straight to the living room. And this may look like just a normal floor, but when we get some color, it's actually going to be checkers. Because lots of houses had this, you know, when Victoria was queen. And that's where the name Victorian comes from. So a little history lesson for you guys. Looks to me like these are the sofas.
Nah, I never knew that. I never knew that.
This looks so royal. I think I'm going to have a little sofa this side. On this side, we're going to have 2 chairs. You know when you go for like an afternoon tea before the theatre? That was the most British sounding thing I've ever said. Have we got new lamps? They called it Victor's Victorian table lamp. And on the walls, these are perfect. Because before, I'm not shading you, but this was the only one we had. It looks like Stone Age. And I saw on the leaks, they have a new fireplace. So we have an option of this small one or the big one. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't get the big one. Do you know what I mean? No, it's literally not letting me colour the fire. Looks like we're just going to have to make the lighting work with the lamp. This really does look haunted. Really, I'm not even having to colour much here. They did an excellent job with these colours. Along with the chainsaw. No. Oh, that's a leaf blower. Imagine taking this to like murder someone and then you just blow them away with a leaf blower. Something I'm interested in adding that wasn't with the updates, this grand piano, and they've added a new chandelier, guys. Oh my days! I'm sorry, you will never catch me using this basic one again. Look at this! This is like what people try to make with decals. I feel like that's such a common thing in Bloxburg. Like people custom make items and then Bloxburg adds that item. And it actually looks even better if you double it up. And there's nothing scarier than a wonky ceiling. I also wanted to try adding like this covered chair. Maybe an old woman lived here with her husband. But one night, maybe a murderer snuck in. This is the best part in the update. They've added a sponge. I used to use this pink Pandora's box. Do not tell me that is not the same thing. On this thing over here, we've still got to have a TV. When was the TV invented? September 1927. Girl, the Victorian age was way before that. You know what? We're going to have one of these TVs anyway. They've added dollar bill. I mean, I'm not going to put them, but that is such a sick thing. I'm going to add this bowl of kimchi. I do not know what kimchi is. Kind of looks like a bunch of skin. You know what, guys? You could so easily turn this into a movie set just by putting a camera here here. Life at the Victorian mansion. Also, if you guys are thinking Reese's, this looks a little bit like cluttered and compact. That is the vibe of a haunted house. To finish off this room, I'm just going to add a couple of these boxes. Maybe the story is like a modern day family is moving into this Victorian house. And who knows what lies beneath. Next up, I'm going to do the kitchen. So on the screen now is my inspo picture. Actually, what am I doing? I have a building hack. Building hack for rooms. Place just a marble floor down and then go into garden and then grab a square stepping stone. You're going to want to turn your grid on. If you don't know how to do that, just press H. All you're going to want to do is make sure the ends touch each other. Then you can make the floor diamonds. I actually saw one of my subscribers do this when I toured their house. So if you ever want me to look around your house, just subscribe. So this kitchen is actually made out of all tiles, which I have never done before, but actually looks sick. And whenever there's a new update, I always get lost in the menus because they get moved along a little bit. I am lost. In my eyes, the most Victorian cabinets are the rustic ones. For now, this is just a chance for us to build a normal kitchen. The scariest thing about it is the price of this oven. I mean, geez, Louise. It's a good thing they added bags of money because we're going to need to rob a bank if we are going to afford this update. If you've watched the channel for a while, you will know I'm obsessed with Halloween. But the one thing about Halloween, I actually get scared when people trick-or-treat in my house. It's just like so weird when you think about it. Loads of people knocking at your door. And I feel like I'm too old to go trick-or-treating now. I'm literally 17. If I went to someone's house, they'd be like, where's your kid? So this all looks very normal. We're obviously going to add some of the autumnal decorations. And oh, I forgot they've added these new stools. This really looks like The Sims though, doesn't it? These chairs are getting so realistic now. I kind of feel like I'm in The Sims. I've put this little cornucopia. And this cornucopia is basically spilling out a bunch of pumpkin. Over here, I've just added a cabinet unit. This is just bog standard. Obviously, it's just going to house new things. Over here, I'm not really sure what to add, so I might actually make this a miniature laundry room. In England, it's common to have your laundry room in the kitchen with you, so it's not actually that unheard of. Since when have they had detergent? Did they add this with the update? This is the most random combination of things ever. And guys, throughout the video, we're building a story, okay? And we're going to have clues around the house. For example, we've got a money bag in here and the boxes of the people moving in. In the kitchen, we are going to put the weapon, which is going to be a wrench. And it seems very silly to me to put a dining table here because the dining room is going to go right next to it. But I actually don't really know what else to put. So can I have 2 dining rooms, I guess?
Not to sound like a millionaire or whatever.
This really does look like The Sims. I feel like a Cardassian is going to come out of somewhere. To me, it does look a bit silly because of how realistic this new stuff looks compared with like this fridge. I feel like they need to update the old items to look a bit more new. And guys, I have a little story time. I was walking today, yeah, and some car tried to run me over. Yes, it kind of was my fault. I do just tend to walk in the middle of the road, which I don't advise that.
But I don't advise that.
And they beeped so aggressively at me and they rolled down their window. And this girl started shouting at me. I was like, what have I even done to you? But also, can we just talk about the fact this dining table seats 8. Finally, Bloxburg. We've been waiting. Beautiful stuff though. Some candles. That is a beautiful room. I also forgot, I think the laundry room is meant to go in this little crevice here. Instead, we're going to have a third piece of our puzzle. An abandoned sofa. Underneath the sofa, guys, a walkie-talkie. Somebody was trying to contact you before you left. The bathroom is next, and I don't know what these are. Get out. And by the way, guys, I was at school today when the update came out, and I always get so sad when I'm at school because everybody's at home playing it.
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's almost 7 p.m. and I just had to come on and make this video for you guys. Like, this video is for you guys. So this downstairs bathroom doesn't even have to have a shower. We can save that for the upstairs one. On this side, old-fashioned sink unit. I'm actually going to add the new TV in here because it kind of looks like a mirror, you know, when it's nighttime. They should have added flickering lights. Bloxburg missed a trick there, didn't ya? But now in this new section, actually, we can go into bathroom and we have everything that's on offer. No longer do I have to scroll through pointless things. This is actually going to make building videos so much easier in the future. The toilet, I'm adding this one, and that's because in the old days, they literally used to poo in like a wooden hole that legit looked like this. Like I said, though, a very, very simple little bathroom. I love this being dark, actually. I'm really not putting much in this entryway at all. I think less is going to be more here. It kind of feels creepy that there's literally nothing in here. So now all we have to do is upstairs, which is so simple. Upstairs bathroom is going to be a little bit more modernized than the downstairs one. I feel like you guys can actually predict what I'm going to do if you've been watching my latest videos. I have been obsessed with marble tile bricks. We've got to remember, up here has actually got to wear Upstairs is where we've got to put the shower. Oh my gosh. You can have a shower coming off a window. We're going to make this like quite a big shower. Oh my giddy aunt, these pillars are way too tall. Basically, we're going to use these windows as the shower glass. So it's the fanciest shower glass I've ever seen. I saw a TikTok once which said, it's a pet peeve when you put shampoo on the floor of your shower. But in real life, my shampoo is all on the floor. Guys, is that bad? Is that an ick? We'll have another one of those ancient poo machines and plenty of toilet roll in case it gets extra messy. Didn't they used to like just poo out the window back in those days and it like landed on someone's head and made them sick? I swear I learned that in history class. Hallelujah though, the bathroom is done and this vent is another clue to our story. Somebody may have hid something in the vent. Also guys, I literally have no idea where this story's going. I'm literally making up as I go along. Oh my gosh, I hate the roofs do this. It's so upsetting.
I hate him! I hate him!
But I actually have a really good idea of what to do. Yeah, we can just put a basic shape, but then we can use something called a horizontal wedge. This is how you make like an attic style roof. If we just do a little bit of adjusting, look how cool that looks. It's like a little slanted roof. And this is perfect for us to have like a seating area under here. And this hallway is actually really big, which is another like spooky thing. So I like that. Perfecto. And yes, I did just add a toolbox. I don't know why, it kind of just looks cool.
There will be no explanation, there will just be reputation.
So I was thinking master bedroom here, kids bedroom here, and nursery here. I'm going to start off the nursery. I don't know why like we've made nurseries such a scary thing. One thing is they didn't actually add a Victorian style bed unless you include this coffin. Obviously we're not using that because we're doing a nursery Reese's. Imagine walking in and just seeing that. That's terrifying. The rest of the things in here are going to be all abandoned. The reading chair, for example, in the corner, been all clothed up and ready to go. Empty coffee table. All that's left on it is the baby's favorite toy, the platypus. Wardrobes as well. These are kind of fitting with that kind of theme. And we're going to add one of the animatronics in here as well. It's kind of like one of those toys where you think it's normal and then you get close to it and it like moves.
And he's coming, everybody!
These candles as well. Oh my gosh. With a chandelier, I think that completes like the creepy nursery. This bedroom here seems like the kind that like a rich old woman would have. Remember our story at the beginning? Maybe an old woman lived here with her husband. Every morning they would have sat here and ate an old snack together or something. We'll even add a newspaper for them to read. And the walls are this fuzzy kind of texture. It makes sense for the bed to go in this corner, right? We can add some scary pattern. Let's start decorating this bed. This is where we can add the double-decker pillows. And I was about to put a TV above it, but I'm pretty sure they added this TV. This is so cool because you used to have to use like a structural beam to do this. What is this? This is like a news desk. Maybe this is why they've added all this camera stuff. Also, we haven't used any of the new vacuums. This room is actually so massive. It can kind of have a fireplace like upstairs and even like a seating area too. And we have like a wardrobe either side of the door. Why does this look so good?
I look quite pretty.
So for the last room, we can basically copy that in a smaller form. And with that, the Victorian mansion with the new update items is done. Before we go in, this place values at $476,000. And I don't know why the name is now beep 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 Victorian vacuum. From the outside, this place honestly looks magical. It would definitely win a Halloween decoration competition. But the real build was obviously inside. So we open the creaky door and we walk into the entryway. So at first, it just seems like a kind of old house. Nothing is too mysterious just yet. The first room we have on the left is that living room. And I actually realized, guys, there was meant to be like a little extra bit on it, but I just forgot to delete the wall.
You are made of stupid.
So we've just moved in with our cardboard boxes. Oh my gosh, you can actually move this. Don't tell me this does not look like a horror game. Anyway, this is kind of just like a spooky room, you know, where you can play some spooky sort of piano. But it's also very livable. So it's kind of like the first main room. Just behind it, we have the toilet. This is a much more dark, dingy room. Oh my gosh, is this the new news channel? Oh my gosh, everything's different now. Is this the new unicorn show? That's so funny. And you get a view outside of like the animatronics and stuff, which is cool. As we walk through to the rest of the house, we have my favorite room, the kitchen slash dining room. This would look good all year round. Obviously, we've got the autumnal decor out today, but just the whole vibe, like it feels so autumny. It also feels so rich, even though it's a small space. And then we've got our dining table as well. So once you've made your food, you can sit here. And if that wasn't big enough for you, we have the formal dining room. This seats 8 people, kind of like Buckingham Palace. And we also have a little cupboard in here with another clue. Imagine you could like call people in the neighborhood with this. That would actually be so sick. If we go upstairs, this hallway in itself is actually so cool.
That's awesome.
I'm such a fan of this like attic look over here, and even just these random bits and bobs. The first room we have is the corner bathroom. This is where the showering really happens. Opposite, we have the main bedroom. This is actually a vibe. If we turn the fireplace off so it stops giving off that ugly light, imagine getting to sit here every morning. And also, what does this spider do? Oh, that is too realistic. We have also like a mini living room in here and then a bed. And I would never normally build something this cluttered, but it so fits the Victorian age. Just next door, I basically did a similar thing, just in a smaller format. And we have this spooky picture of Coeptus's clone. Finally, we have the nursery, which in my opinion is the scariest room of all. I do hope all of you guys enjoyed watching this video. This guy certainly did. Please subscribe to the channel if you did like it. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next one.